Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So this time I'm fighting a guy called Coom Fashion. Hmm. Is that supposed to
Hmm.
be like a dirty joke?
Uh, yes, it is. I won't tell you the context, but it is.
I don't know if that's from something.
It's again YouTube policies won't allow me to tell you it's.
Okay. We don't want to get demonetized, even though we don't get any money from these
Yeah.
videos. But once again, I do not ban Hilda. I still
Oh,
have not learned to ban Hilda, but
you
at least
gave him Rosalia and Hilda.
Rosen. Yeah, but this time I have a guard piercer, so that can,
Oh,
that can kind of save me. And I have Yulia, who is the ultimate tank buster. But of
okay.
course, Yulia has no attack buff here, so
Yeah.
I'm going to need to rely on some Tenyo RNG to get Yulia some buff action here. So I do get. I don't know if that's an attack buff or a damage buff. Not that it matters too much because it's a damage buff, but Yulia is too slow, and he has two AoE units here. He has Juggler plus Licorice. And I need to be very careful because if he locks me down
Yeah.
or if he AoEs me enough right amount of times, he could just kill my units before I'm able to do anything.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
I'm just standing back. Some of you may have noticed that I've actually started using infantry troops on my Landius more. And that's because, so last season, my infantry training was still really bad. My infantry training has gotten a lot better since then. So I'm starting to try using these Guardian Infantry. I think Guardian Infantry are like really good. They have a ton of HP. That's really their big advantage. And of course they have a defense bonus, and infantry techs in general are just really OP. So what he's gonna do here is that I'm gonna show real quick. He's using Rush on Liko, so he can actually come here and AoE my entire team.
That's smart.
Yeah, so what I decide to do is I'm actually gonna jump Juggler defensively onto that slot, onto that tile, so that he can't take that tile. So now if he wants to AoE with Liko, he's gonna need to, he's gonna AoE like a bunch of, he's got AoE 2 tanks, and I think he might be able to reach Yulia and Sigma, but I'm not sure. Okay, so he decides to stay near his tank and just AoE Juggler. Juggler is pretty low on HP now, so he is going to die horribly. It's okay. But that's okay because Angry Yusuke and because... So let's turn on the animations here. So this guy decided to bring Werewolves to this fight. Bad choice. You got two holy units here. And Yusuke has Zealot troops. So let's take a look at how badly this is going to blow him up. So, as you saw, the Zealots were able to kill the Werewolves in one hit. So 10 of the Zealot attacks went into Juggler, and all of 20 of Yusuke's attacks went into Juggler. So I don't care how tanky your Juggler is, there's almost no way he's going to live through that.
Yeah, that's impressive. Okay. No
so
shit.
Don't bring Werewolves troops like when you think you're going to fight against a bunch of holies. Like Werewolves are really good, but like you got to remember that holy weakness. So he's still rushing that Liko. AoE my entire team. So this is actually still a problem for me because I have no healer. And he's going to debuff me with all kinds of cancer.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump with Sigma.
Is it malignant?
Not quite, because as you will see here, Sigma will take out Liko. So I guess we can turn on the animations and take a look at what happens there. So Assassins, of course, attack very quickly, and Sigma is no different. Although Sigma actually attacks a bit slower than most Assassins, from what I understand. But against a holy unit like Liko, who does a mage animation, you're going to see he's just going to kill her very quickly. So even though Sigma's taking quite a bit of damage, it's okay. He's just going to kill her.
Dang. Yeah, that was just dead.
So now even though I have no healer, he has 2 healers plus. 2 healers plus one of the strongest tanks in the game. So you saw that Sigma actually did a ton of counter damage.
Yeah,
Hilda, and that's because after Sigma duels, he gets so he has counterattack damage increased by 50%.
That's
Physical
nice.
damage taken minus 30%. So after Sigma does his duel, it's actually pretty ill-advised to go attack him like that. Unless it's like for some kind of specific purpose. He was trying to ram.
I guess unless he's like super duper low, it's like.
Yeah. If he's like super low, you can kill him, and of course Elwyn will kill him easily because Elwyn will just sword soul him and take away all his buffs. But since he kind of ran Hilda into danger here, so I was able to just take her first life with Yulia and even heal up Sigma a little bit. And of course I still have Yusuke in the back here ready to go. So yeah.
Okay, well, GG.
Yeah, it was the defensive juggler jump that saved me, I think. So it's just a couple takeaways is that you can use juggler jump defensively, and don't bring werewolves when you're fighting a bunch of holy units.
Yep, that was a bad idea.